Most people only really think about their health and their health issues when something goes wrong. But what if there was a way for you to look inside of your body and see what's going on before symptoms ever even arise? As someone who has lost over 40 pounds naturally and in a healthy way, one of the main goals in my life now is to just be the most healthy version of myself. And that doesn't just include the exterior, it also includes the interior. And that's why I was so excited that Ultrahuman is now launching something called bloodvision, which is a look inside of your body, testing over 100 biomarkers to see what's going on inside of your body so that you can try to prevent things rather than just waiting till something falls apart in order to take care of it. This is part of the Ultrahuman app and it is a new feature that they're now offering. And I had the opportunity to test it, try it out myself for several weeks, and I really want to share with you because I'm really excited about it. So if you are ready, let's get started. So what is Ultrahuman bloodvision? Let's start there. So as I've said, as of July 15th, Ultrahuman is officially launching their bloodvision program, which can be purchased inside of their app as well as on their website and the affiliate link below. This is not a sponsored video. I just want to be clear about that, but I am affiliated with Ultrahuman, so I got early access. And I wanted to really share this with you in case this was something that you wanted to consider, because having early access to it as an affiliate means I can kind of share and spill the tea with you before people have access to pay for it. So I really wanted to share that with you today. And it's really cool. What you do is you go and you schedule blood work that is affiliated or associated with your Ultrahuman profile. The retail on this is subscription based, and for a year it is $499 USD. Or if you are someone who is in Rhode Island, New Jersey, or New York, it is $7.99. I'm not exactly sure why the price difference there, but the good news is, yes, those are pricey, but the good news is that A is for a year subscription, and B, it's good for like FSA and HSA. It is approved by those areas. So if you have those as part of your package, you can use your FSA and HSA funds toward your subscription to bloodvision, which is really cool. It's a test to show you over 100 biomarkers, 105 to be exact, and it's looking at your blood to show you what is going on inside of your body. And as someone who has a fair amount of like health issues that run in my family, I've got lots of histories of like heart issues, cancers, and, scary stuff like that. So as much as I hate needles, yes, I do, in fact, hate needles, I know how important it is for me to be getting blood tests and keeping an eye on my blood and what's happening inside of my body that you can't really tell just from looking on the outside. And so when you go into the Ultrahuman app, in order to schedule it, you just schedule it through their lab. So you go directly there and it'll give you the option to schedule your lab work with, in my area, it was with Quest. My assumption is that it's Quest everywhere, but I can't say that for sure. But for me, it was through Quest. And I went and I had my blood work done there. So I'm off to get some blood work for the bloodvision Ultrahuman new app feature, which I am simultaneously nervous and excited about. I have a fear of needles. Why I thought this was a good idea, I'm not really sure. But I thought this was a good idea. It is a good idea for my health, but I am pretty anxious about it. So I'm trying to do some calming measures here in the car, and I'm going to go get my blood done. I'm not taking you inside because I don't think they want that. So, all right, I will report back. I was nervous, but I did it. I'll be excited / interested to see what the blood work shows and how it can help improve my health, because as scary as needles are for me, I know that it's important to be checking my blood and paying attention to my vitals so that I can actually live a longer time, not just doing the exercise stuff. All right, I will check back with my results. Overall, I had a terrific experience with Quest. The lady was extremely nice. It's very easy to sign up for the blood tests, and it kind of gives you all your pre-instructions about your fasting and all of those things. Of course, I made sure to hydrate really well because I am known to be a hard stick. So I made sure to hydrate super well. And I had a very easy experience. It took very little time. Honestly, it took more time for me to get there than it did to get my blood work done. But again, I think hydration is a really important piece here because it is quite a lot of vials that you're going to take. Don't worry, there will not be any images of blood or needles in this video, I promise. But when I got my results back, which took about two and a half weeks roughly, and it just populated in my Ultrahuman. It told me that my blood age is 31, which is really cool to see. And then it told me that I have 90 in range and 15 markers that are out of range. And it rates them out of range from like high out of range to moderate out of range to green to being in range. And so as I go through, I can see what all of these are and then click into them, and it will tell me like what the optimal ranges are. What's also really cool is that once you've done this, you can also see your clinical notes. And in your clinical notes is going to be a breakdown of your results with your top 3 markers to be looking at, and then your sort of like health report showing your strengths and weaknesses and the impact of those markers, as well as an action plan. And what's cool about the action plan is it has recommended foods in here, some targeted supplements if you're in that season and stage of the game where you're wanting to look at supplements, and then also lifestyle changes, which to me is the most important piece of this. And as I look at the lifestyle changes, I am doing a lot of these already, which is great. It just kind of means I need to keep doing what I'm doing. So that's, cool to see that I'm already doing the things that I should be doing. And if there were something like really serious, I would know about it. You know what I mean? And so that's really cool to see and to pay attention to. But overall, it's been a really positive experience. I like that it's all in one place and that it's all like connected to my Ultrahuman ring. So it's getting my live data from my Ultrahuman of my like sleep and lifestyle and all those sort of things, as well as this blood data that you can retest 60 markers every 90 days, I believe. Let me fact check myself. It doesn't say, so I made that number up. I'm sorry about that. So you can book retests every so often. It says I'm due in August, so I'm assuming sometime in August I'll get a reminder that I should get these retested. And so up to 60 of those markers can be retested, so you can keep track of patterns over time, because ultimately that's what matters the most is patterns over time, right? Are these numbers getting worse? Are they improving? What's going on with them? And so as someone who is really focused on their health, being able to see the full picture is really important to me. And that's why I wanted to share it with you guys today, because I imagine for many of you, your whole health is important to you and to your families as well. So if you want to take this opportunity, like I said, to purchase it, it'll be linked in the description bar for you below with my affiliate link. Should you choose to use that, it supports the channel, and I thank you. If not, you can go to the Ultrahuman website yourself and purchase it there. But if you love it here, I'd love if you would subscribe and let me be your non-judgy mom friend who comes alongside you to help you reach your goals. And until next time, bye friends.